I'm just gonna start this video by saying if you hear any cat sounds or cat bells, I apologize. Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we are going to be doing the Twilight tag. I've been wanting to do this tag for quite a while just because I really like Twilight and it seemed fun, so... So we're just gonna get started. Question 1. What is your favorite book and favorite movie? My favorite book is Twilight, the first one, and my favorite movie would probably have to be... You know what? While he's here, I got a new cat recently, so I might as well show him to you now as he won't leave me alone. This is my new kitten. Oh my gosh, he's so dark you can't even see him. His name is Ghost, and he's really cute when he's not being annoying and bumping the freaking camera. I think we're just gonna carry on as if he's not in here. Ignore the bumping camera, ignore the meows, ignore the jingling bell. So my favorite book would have to be Twilight, the first book, and my favorite movie would probably have to be either the first movie, Twilight, or Breaking Dawn Part 1, just because I don't know, but I also really like Breaking Dawn Part 2. Okay, favorite movie would probably be either Breaking Dawn Part 1 or Part 2. I really did like the last ones. Question 2. What was your experience like with Twilight? So I actually read Twilight rather late compared to everyone else because, you know, most people read it when they were younger. I read Twilight my sophomore year of high school, or in between sophomore year and junior year, so I was like 15, 16 when I read it. And I only actually read them or bought them because my neighbor was having a garage sale and they were selling all the Twilight books and I was like, might as well buy them. They were like 10 cents each, hardcover, they were nice. So I was like, I'll read Twilight, you know. So I read it and I really liked it. It was fine. It was a good time. Question 3 is, who is your favorite character? Okay, that's kind of really hard because I really like all the different characters just for different reasons. Like, I really like Carlisle just because he's so chill, so calm, and such a good person in general. And then I really like Alice because she's so sweet and nice, and she's just, you know, like you want her to be your friend or your sister or whatever. And then I really just like Edward because Team Edward. That's really hard. Probably, if I had to choose, oh man, Alice? I'm gonna say Alice, but it's hard to choose, so Alice, I guess. Number 4, Team Edward or Team Jacob? I think it's pretty obvious by now that I am Team Edward all the way. Jacob doesn't even have a shot, man. Question 5 is favorite colon besides Edward, which, okay, I would say Alice again, but this is so hard. But then I like Emmett because he's funny. But then I also like Esme because she's just the nicest mother, and dang. I guess if I don't want to answer Alice again. I'm gonna say this time Carlisle? I don't know. Number 6. That is a 6. What is your favorite song from the soundtrack? I don't really listen to the soundtrack. I'm not like a movie soundtrack type of person. It's gotta be really good. And then even then I only listen to like one song from the soundtrack. So the only song I've ever heard is, it's called like 1,000 Years or something like that.
I died every day waiting for you. Time has brought your heart to me, and I've loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more.
That one. I don't know what it's called, but that's the only one I've heard. And I guess that one's my favorite. Number 7. How often do you watch the movies? I actually just watched all the movies, I want to say like 2 weeks ago, like literally all of them. I rewatch the movies quite often, but not the full movie. I'll just be like, oh hey, that scene from Twilight, and then I'll like look it up, and then I'll watch like a couple scenes from the movie, and then I'll be over it. But I don't really rewatch the whole movies often. Number 8, would you rather be a vampire or a werewolf? I would obviously rather be a vampire. Yes, you live forever, which sucks. The thing that gets me the most about werewolves is that once you're in wolf form, you can all read each other's minds. And I'm not down for that. I don't want people in my head. I don't want to see what other people have seen. That's disturbing. Number 9. I'm doing it that way now. Which vampire would you like to date / be friends with / be with? You know what I mean. Edward, probably, because, you know, Team Edward, yay! I'd want to be best friends with Alice, though. Number 10, the most embarrassing thing you've done because of Twilight. I can't actually think of anything embarrassing I've done, probably just because I read it when I was so old, so I'm not like little obsessing over it in 5th grade or whatever. I don't know, nothing. I was too old to do embarrassing things about Twilight, not in life. I still do embarrassing things. Number 11, this numbering is getting hard to do. What is a part of the books or movies that made you cry? So when I first read this question, my first thought was, I didn't cry at any of Twilight because it wasn't, but then I realized there was one time where I did cry, and I will forever cry at any moment like this, and that is when Renesmee was born. Not because I was like, oh, Renesmee, you're so, no, it's literally anytime someone has a baby or a baby is born, I cry. I don't know why. Literally every time. In health class, when we were shown disturbing videos of people giving birth, I still cried because babies. So I did cry when Renesmee was born. But other than that, no, I didn't cry at any parts in the book. And number 12. Name all of the movies from favorite to least favorite, but I'm gonna change it into books because the movies, I kind of just whatever. Okay, so favorite to least favorite is gonna go Twilight, Breaking Dawn, Eclipse, and then New Moon. So that was the Twilight tag. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to leave any comments below or any answers to these questions yourself below, leave a comment below. And I will see you soon with another video. Bye!